Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we are diving into a story that feels like it's straight out of a high-tech action movie, but it is happening right here in our own backyard. Imagine a quiet afternoon in the northeast. Suddenly, the brave soldiers of the Nigerian military notice something small buzzing in the clouds. It's not a bird, and it's definitely not a toy. It's a drone, but it's been turned into a weapon. This is the new face of the challenge our heroes are facing, and the military just made a massive breakthrough that is changing the game for all of us. For a long time, we thought drones were just for taking beautiful wedding photos or filming music videos, right? But some very bad actors have been trying to use this cool technology for the wrong reasons. They have been taking these small, everyday drones and rigging them with explosives to try and cause trouble. It's a sneaky tactic, but here is where it gets sweet. Our military was 10 steps ahead. They didn't just shoot these drones down, they captured them, took them apart, and studied exactly how they work. It's like a masterclass in digital detective work. If you think it's amazing how our soldiers are using their brains and high-tech tools to keep us safe, go ahead and hit that like button right now. Your support helps us tell these important stories. By studying these captured birds, our intelligence teams found out something incredible. These drones have digital footprints. Just like how your phone knows where you've been, these drones keep a record of where they started their flight and who bought them. This led the military straight to the people behind the scenes, the sponsors. These are the people sitting in comfortable chairs, thinking they are hidden while they fund these activities. But the Nigerian military is now tracking the money, the serial numbers, and the secret bank accounts. They are proving that in 2026, you cannot hide from the long arm of the law, especially when you use technology against the state. This is such a proud moment for our defense forces because it shows they aren't just using old school methods anymore, they are becoming tech-savvy giants. They are using jamming devices that can literally blind a drone mid-air, making it fall harmlessly to the ground like a leaf. It's a huge win for peace and security in the northeast. We are seeing a shift where the bad guys are running out of places to hide because the sky is no longer on their side. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. We bring you the most interesting updates on how our country is moving forward, and you don't want to miss a single episode. Now, think about this. If these sponsors thought they could use toys to disturb our peace, they clearly underestimated the brilliance of our engineers and intelligence officers. The military is even working on our own locally made drones that are much stronger and smarter. It's all about protecting our homes and making sure every Nigerian can sleep with both eyes closed. The gist gets even deeper when you look at how the international community is reacting to Nigeria's clever use of electronic warfare. The best part of this story is that it isn't just about big machines, it's about the smart people operating them. Our young officers are being trained in cybersecurity and robotics to make sure we stay ahead of any threat. It's a new era for Nigeria, and it's one where technology is our best friend. We are seeing a more united and tech-driven approach to safety than ever before. This is the kind of news we love to hear: progress, intelligence, and victory. Now, let's get into the really juicy part of this update. Our military isn't just playing defense, they have gone on the total offensive. One of the most incredible things they've discovered is that these groups are now using what we call FPV, or first-person view drones. These are the same lightning-fast drones used in professional racing, but the insurgents are attaching small explosives to them, turning them into suicide drones. But here's the twist. Because our troops have gotten so good at capturing these devices intact, they've been able to extract data that points to specific smuggling routes through the Lake Chad Basin. It turns out these drones aren't just appearing out of thin air. They are being moved through secret paths, disguised as everyday electronics or even agricultural supplies. The military has started intercepting trucks. Just recently, they caught a vehicle full of spare parts and fabrics that was actually a Trojan horse for drone components. This shows that the intelligence gathering is working at a level we've never seen before. If you're finding this tech detective story as fascinating as I am, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow and keeps you in the loop with the latest wins for our nation. But wait, it gets even better. The hunt for the sponsors has gone global. The Defense Headquarters is working with international partners to see if some of these high-tech components are being sourced from overseas networks. They are looking at bank transfers and digital currency trails that these sponsors thought were untraceable. They are realizing that every time a drone is powered on, it tells a story, and our military is reading that story cover to cover. They are identifying the financiers of terror who are trying to hide in big cities while the Northeast faces these challenges. To stay one step ahead, Nigeria is also launching its very own drone revolution. The government is now backing local Nigerian tech companies to mass-produce made-in-Nigeria attack and surveillance drones. We've seen the debut of indigenous drones like the Damisa and Xander, which are specifically designed for our terrain.
This means we are no longer just waiting for foreign help. We are building our own solutions right here in Abuja and Kaduna. This is a massive boost for our local economy and our national pride. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next update on these incredible Nigerian-made machines. The goal is clear. By the end of 2026, the military wants to have a digital shield over the northeast. This would include radar systems that can spot a drone from miles away and spoofing tech that can take control of an enemy drone and land it safely in our military bases. It's a complete transformation of how we fight for peace. We are moving from a battle of brawn to a battle of brains, and our young Nigerian experts are leading the charge.
The Nigerian Army 68th Battalion was at their defensive position when a massive group of insurgents tried to breach their lines. But they didn't come alone, no. They were supported by several armed drones buzzing in the dark. Our troops didn't panic. They stayed firm, repelled the attack, and ended up neutralizing over 60 terrorists. This is where the story gets even sweeter for our national security. After the battle, the military launched a pursuit operation using our own high-tech surveillance assets to track the ones who tried to run away. They recovered 74 bodies and a huge cache of weapons, including RPGs and machine guns. But the real gold mine was the capture of those armed drones. By getting their hands on the physical hardware, our experts are now seeing exactly how these groups are using solar power banks and specific accessories to keep their drones flying for longer.